Cohh, you don't mind running back and forth like that? I feel like I'd want all my storage right next to my mills. So I don't really care right now about moving forward and back, but I think the eventual plan is that all of, like, I can't build any more of my castle right now because I've hit the limit. I want there to be, like, this whole area. Like, see all this stuff over here? Like, I want more rooms and larger areas. And I think when we do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this room into storage. And that way it'll be, like, right in the middle of all the production stuff. That's the end goal. That's the end goal. But I can't do that for a while, so yeah. Cohh, you can increase the limit in your server settings. I can, but the thing is that your castle size is a game progression mechanic. So that's one of those things that I'm a little hesitant to change. Was this entire castle player built? Yeah, I built this whole thing myself. It's a work in progress. It's not like, this is garbage right now. it's like, it's completely open and not even a quarter done, but we're getting okay. Let's go put these up there like I just said I was going to and forgot. And then we're going to go try this trick. And if it's good, we'll go ahead and add it to the tip video because I think that's a great tip. We'll just pop it in there. I was going to maybe shy away from it because it's T2, but you know what? It's still good to know. Even if you're not going to use it until later, if this works, this will be great. This will be a great way to convert silver. Hey, Jeremy, if you're in here real quick, Jeremy, can you do me a favor? Can you confirm what I'm about to do is actually intended? And that this isn't going to get, like, patched out tomorrow or something? Because I'm a little concerned this might not be intended. Yeah. What is it? So what I'm doing, Jeremy, is I'm using something that viewers told me about to convert copper to silver. And the thing is I'm not sure if there's a way to do that normally. So I don't know if this is something that's unintended, but apparently what you can do, and we're testing this now, is you can buy things with copper from these guys that when you put into the devourer breaks down into silver. So, like, if you're supposed to do that, that's awesome. I'm here for it. But I also don't really want to put it in a tip video if it's going to get patched tomorrow. I think it's intended. I think it might be too. I think it might be intended. I just want to make sure. Never tell Cohh anything again. Bro, this is a public forum. Anything you say in here, you might as well say in front of 12,200 people.
Wanna trade?
Is it this one? I mean, we'll try it. Also, damn, I gotta just come down here and buy all the fish. Yeah, the fish here are kind of great.
Wanna trade?
You can also buy pots and seeds.
Wanna trade?
Got you something
Okay,
special?
so this I'm assuming
something
this is what you're talking about, or what chat was talking about. So in this case, let's warp back and see if we can break it down. Now, this is not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be the kind of thing where I could buy unlimited amounts, but if we can only buy a couple at a time, like, I don't think this is going to be a thing. Oh, Jeremy answered. Whether it's intended or not, it doesn't sound like the kind of thing we'd patch out unless it's a huge issue, which it doesn't seem to be. Cool. Good answer. Thank you. Cohh, are you telling me you're not the only one who can read my comments? No. I don't think anyone else in here can read, so I think you're safe. They can see it, though. Is that... But it's just like hieroglyphics to them. I mean, I can't read. Okay, let's see. So it definitely worked. But, like, not a lot? Like, no, I guess we could go to the other one, too, couldn't we? Oh. Oh. Boop. How do you look at chat if you can't read? Oh, I hire a guy. There's actually a guy standing to the right of my monitor, and he reads the chat. He can read, and then he relays it to me via interpretive dance. So that's how I don't really read the chat. He just dances it all to me. Mep says via interpretive dance? Yes. So like you just said there, via interpretive dance, and when I looked over at Samuel, he went, and that to me, that's pretty clearly exactly what you said. Is he naked? Obviously. Is he naked? What kind of a question is that? Where are these vendors? Here they are. Thoughts on the game so far? Check out my thoughts video. The TLDR's game is freaking awesome. But yeah, I go into it in a bit more detail in there. Is Samuel free to leave? Oh, of course he is, if he can get the chain off. But that's a very sturdy lock. Okay.
Check out the goods.
So there's another what? 20 silver? 20 plus silver? I mean, I feel like, yeah. I feel like we should be doing this pretty much every time the vendors are up.
Wanna trade?
Interesting. I think this is definitely worth a tip. Yeah. So let's do it right now. Let's see. Another 44. Okay. Hey guys, Cohh here with another really quick tip. This is a tip that's more for kind of mid-game, but if you start doing this early, then you can prepare for that mid-game and be ready to go, especially like a solo brutal playthrough, it'll really help. So what this is, and we kind of checked with the dev to make sure this is kosher. We think it is. We're pretty sure it is. But what we can do is, as you get into T2, you will start hoarding a bunch of copper, which you don't need for any T2 items. The only thing you need is silver. So one of the things you can do is every time the vendors refresh, there are 2 merchants in the T1 areas. You can visit the merchants and you can buy the hammers, the miner maces, and any woodcutter axe that you see. When you buy, they're normally limited to 2, or they have for us so far. Once you get these axes, which cost, I think, about 30-ish copper, total, I think it's about 36 or about 18 a piece. Once you go back to your base, you want to put those in the Devourer, which is your item breakdown mechanic. And the Devourer will break them down into silver. So what that means is every 30 minutes, you can convert a portion of your copper to silver. Now, I have been silver starved my entire run. We just found out about this tip, but I probably would have started doing this a lot earlier, so I could have been much more prepared early in T2, especially with merciless gear. So, something to check out, something to do in your own runs. Good luck. Oh, and I just realized I'm going to do this for the YouTube devs or the YouTube guys real quick. I haven't actually done this yet. So I'm going to make like a little intro to that real fast, that video. And they can just do with this what they want. But, I'm just going to say this so it's recorded so they can do with it what they want. So here we go. Hey guys, Cohh here with a new video for you, a bunch of tips for V-Rising. Most of these are going to be for the early part of the game, but there are some tips for the mid and even later parts of the game as well. As a quick note, you're on a new channel. Hi, this is my new YouTube channel being run by a new team. They're going to be making content that is much more designed for a YouTube audience instead of my other channel, which is basically just a bunch of long form stuff. So if you like what you see here, make sure to leave a comment, or if you have any feedback, make sure, or send me a DM and let me know what you like or don't like, or what can be better, what can be worse, and all that fun stuff. So anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Let us know what you think. Okay. There we go. Cool. A professional would record all that offline. Okay. What's the new channel? I don't even know yet. I'm not sure. I'll let you know when I know. But essentially, we're in the process of getting everything set up. Yeah. This is a new team that is through my management, Loaded. So I'm looking forward to working with them and seeing what they have to offer. We did try this back in the day, funny enough, with a different team. But unfortunately, I think at the end of the day, they didn't really kind of understand my content. They didn't really understand what you guys want. So the videos didn't really, they were kind of hit and miss. So this new team has analyzed what the old team did and thinks they know how to do it right. And I said, well, I'm still pretty skeptical because I tried this once. And they go, well, try it again. And we bet it'll work this time. And I said, okay, we'll try it. But I told them straight up, I was like, I'm not touching the old YouTube. I was like, the last time we tried this new YouTube thing, we like made all these changes and moved stuff around. Nope. I'm not doing any of that. The old YouTube stays exactly how it is. And if the new YouTube doesn't work out, cool. We'll just delete it and lose it to history, and we'll just keep the old YouTube. So, like, but yeah, they think they can do it. Great. I'll give them a chance, but nah, we aren't playing that rodeo again. What's the new channel name? I'm not even sure what the new channel name is yet. We're getting all the foundational stuff done now. It may actually be on my shorts channel, which is just Cohh, but we'll see. I don't know. I will let you know when I do. Okay, let's see how much this converts to. Damn it, Yoku. What? If it's not on Cohh Shorts, then what about Cohh Pants? Out. Out with ye. It's been 8 minutes. Because I realize if I get one more hit of silver, we could go potentially get some new flooring. And if we could get library flooring, then we could start like really pushing through the tiers. Because then we could start mass producing scrolls. But I'm hesitant to do that yet without the 25% we're going to get from the library flooring. There's really no way around this, is there? Nope. Cohh, can you tell us how to farm Scourge Stone? I'm always starved for those. So, Scourge Stone can be made later in the game. It's probably the easiest way to do it. But there are Scourge Stone farming areas in the T2 regions. And when you go to these areas, make sure you are looting every crypt. There are crypts that you have to walk up and loot, and those will have anywhere from 2 to 5 stones in them. And make sure you're killing all the pots and every mob as well. Yep. But the crypts, I think the crypts, those square crypts are probably where most of that stuff is. A little something? Oh. Wait. Oh, they reset at different times? Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought everything reset at the same time. I thought it was like global. Whoops. All right, let's go check the other one. I only need like one more because we have 66 silver right now, and I need I need 68. Go. Aha! Got him. I'm sure you know this, but you're on the Steam page for V Rising. Yep, the devs asked if they could use my footage for the Steam page, and I said absolutely. You are welcome to. All right, let's check the other one real quick. In V Rising, does choosing your server matter? Absolutely. There are PvP servers, there are PvE servers, there are servers that have different types of requirements and different types of like settings. Some servers have like really, really fast resource acquisitions. Some have slower than normal acquisitions. So, I mean, it's really like where you play will dictate your experience. Oh. So one of the biggest tips I can give you for V Rising is making sure that you know what you're getting into in terms of server selection and gameplay. This game is designed for small group PvP and PvE gameplay. The resource generation and all of that is balanced around a probably 2 to 4 players, kind of moving through the world at it by itself. Now, what that means is that when you start playing, you're going to have some pretty big decisions to make. Do you want to play PvP? That is your first major decision. There are PvP servers. PvP is really, really fun for some of you and absolutely terrible for others. So first, your decision is PvP or no PvP. That's your big one. Your second decision, once you've made that, is do I want to play with other people? If you want to play solo, you don't need to worry about servers so much. You can do it all locally. You can set all your own server stuff, whatever. It's fine. I'm playing solo on Brutal. It's a phenomenally fun experience. I'm having a great time. So that's your next question. Do you want to play with other people or solo? And then finally, once you've picked if you want to play solo or with other people, and you've picked if you want to play PvP or PvE, the third thing to look for is the actual settings on the servers. V Rising does a great job of giving players lots of customization in terms of what servers can offer. This includes how fast you get items, how fast items are converted into different crafting machines, how expensive items are from vendors, how much loot drops, how hard enemies hit, tons of things. So figuring out what you want from the game, like, yeah, you know, I don't want to spend a lot of time harvesting, so let me find a server that has a lot more resource intake. I don't really want to do combat, I just want to do building. Let me find a server that has all the combat stuff jacked up. So it's that kind of situation. So again, picking where you want to play this game will dictate the experience that you have in it. Make sure you know what you're getting into and that you find a home that fits what you want to get out of the game. Okay, cool. And I think that's our last tip. Yeah, I think that's our last tip. That's plenty. We need to call it. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm not going to. All right. How do you get a lot of copper coins? Farming. Just farming everywhere. Copper and silver and that kind of stuff drops everywhere. So just make sure you're destroying all the boxes you find. Make sure you're killing all the enemies you get and picking up all their loot. That kind of stuff. But in terms of like, I don't think there's a copper mine. I don't think there is like a copper place to go to. There is a silver mine, and weirdly enough, you can get copper, but I don't know if you can turn copper into coins. Oh, chat is saying there is. No, excuse me. Let me say this again. There are copper ore mines. There are not ways early game to turn copper into copper coins. There are silver mines later in the game, but you can turn those into silver coins. I think by the time you can turn copper into copper coins, you no longer need copper coins. Is that, I think that's right? Like, by the time you can make copper coins, you don't need them. So, like, yeah. So there you go. So there's no way, so the point of what I was trying to say is, there is no way to, unlike silver, there is no way to, like, mass produce copper coins at a point where it is useful for you to do so. There you go. Better way to say it. I'm having difficulty finding pollen. Pollen comes from almost all harvestable plants. So just make sure you're harvesting everything you see in the wild. And you should be getting a pretty good amount of pollen. Also, I think do you get pollen from farming at your base? I don't think so. Oh, you can also grind flowers to get pollen. There you go. Great thing there. So you can grind up flowers to get their pollen as well. Good tip, chat. Okay, now these guys should be reset. They are.
Trade?
Hell yeah.
Got you something special.
Too expensive. It's too expensive. Well, cool. There we go. And we've actually spent all of our copper, which is great. I will say, I really, really like this copper to silver conversion because it means it will always have a use for copper, which is kind of fun. I like that. Although I feel like we'll eventually get to the point we don't really need that, but pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, Moonmancer, yeah. Maybe we could do another video on like hotkey requirements and suggestions and things. Good call. How much pollen do we have? We need pollen for something later in the game, but I don't remember what it is. I've only got like about 1,000. Not a lot. Oh, it's crafting thread for scrolls. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. That is super important later. Yep. Thankfully, the silver merchant is like right next to our base. We'll just kind of head up there. If I run away from an aggroed enemy and turn into a mouse, they do still follow me. That's too bad. I feel like that'd be kind of a fun get out of jail free card. Every time we come to the silver place, we have to make sure to clear out the entire area because we will get so many good resources here. So many. All of that. Thank you.
Hydration is required.
Thanks, Wayne. I played this 1 or 2 expansions ago. Is progressing any faster in 1.0, or is it just as slow as grindy as it was back then? So, one of the beautiful things about this game, and we actually just talked about this, one of the beautiful things about this game is you can kind of set your own experience. So for me, I turned up harvesting. I turned up how long it takes for items to process, like all that stuff. It's been great. So the short of it is you can set it all yourself. Doesn't Cohh usually take Saturdays off? I take Saturday afternoons off and Sunday mornings off. Hang out with my family. And then hopefully I'll be able to come back for a little cozy tonight. We'll see. We will see.
Welcome, stranger.
Do I have a assortment of storage lockers? I don't think so.
You enjoy my humble shop.
I really should save, but no. I'm getting that. Okay. Don't mind me just summoning an undead army, you know, as you do. Boop. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wild card. Nice, dude. I have not yet come here and not left with 2 looted blueprints. We've already gotten 1. Wrangler's Potion. I wonder if we're going to keep this up.
Blood sustains me.
That was a little weird. Hey, Calc Dave, what's up, buddy? I hope your Saturday is as cozy as little Fenrir looks. That's awesome.